All right. Let's get this puppy going. Devo wouldn't strike the show, would they? No! Devo would never strike the show. I mean, this should technically be the official theme song of this show. Especially based on the crap that's going on tonight. Last I heard, Kevin and Noodles are boycotting the show tonight. Double Mongoloid! The reasons are obviously hilarious, and the fact that they're both boycotting the show tonight probably means they'll be calling it 20 minutes. Mongoloid, he was a mongoloid and it determined what he could see. Mongoloid, he was a mongoloid, one chromosome too many. Mongoloid, he was a mongoloid and it determined what he could see. Get a drink going. Woo! Bob Dahl, first in the chat. Kamala's watching. I hope Kamala's watching. Kamala was a great presidential candidate, great woman, hard worker, great politician, good for America, not a criminal, not a felon, not on the Epstein plane. Dumb fuck. Mongoloid, there are mongoloids already in the chat! Benny brought home the bacon so that no one knew. Woo! Was a mongoloid, mongoloid! Gonna have a Justin Reserve Malbec tonight. Probably $70. Nothing too crazy. Let's get a country club pour going here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, baby doll! That's a nice one. Got a little on the keyboard. Got a little on the keyboard. Shirt's okay. And he wore a hat, and he had a job, and he brought home the bacon so that no one knew. It was a mongoloid, mongoloid, making burritos at Chipotle. All right. Devo wouldn't shut the show down, would they? Nah, they wouldn't do that to us. Devo's too cool for that. They're a real punk band. Although, you know, you never know when people start needing money and think that if they got their cut of whatever I'm doing here, it might help them. It's like about 3 cents. They'll get about 3 cents out of that. So I guess that's one hand of profit at 10 cent, 20 cent at World Poker Tour. So every penny matters to somebody. Master Mason Petrodactyl is here. What the hell? Who is this Lilliputian? There's somebody else is a Petrodactyl. We got Master Masonic Petrodactyl. I'm guessing that is Noodles trying to pretend that he's boycotting the show. And we got Lilliputian Petrodactyl here. He says, I'm here for the one called Grimstar. He owes the Freemasons a great debt. The Masonic toilet was clogged and Grand Hall smelled of shat for a week. Yeah, well, that is what I hear about him. Yeah, so phone lines open. No topic is off limits, except for the ones I'll discuss right now. 516-259-9515. Scott is here. He says it's not me. What do you mean it's not you, Scott? Because I thought that you weren't Noodles. So Scott just outed himself for the third time. Dumb shit. Scott, Noodles, whatever the fuck. So Noodles is here. All right. Good. It didn't take you that long. Kevin is boycotting the show. Boycotting. This is the 6th time he's boycotted the show for life. So apparently his lifespan is about that of a flea. Because he was in the Pokersesh chat telling people to kill themselves, to commit suicide, which you cannot do. That's one thing you cannot do. There is freedom of speech, but your freedom of speech ends when you start threatening other people or encouraging other people to commit self-harm. This is not my opinion. This is the law of the land. There are people in prison for doing that. There are lots of civil suits lost for doing that. So Kevin got banned from the Pokersesh chat for telling high stakes Mitch to kill himself more than once. And that's a non-negotiable, on air or off air, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I don't run the Pokersesh chat and I have nothing to do with it, but I would have left the Pokersesh chat if that sort of talk was allowed to stand because, people go to jail for that. People get sued for that.
Man must have a code.
You can't threaten to assault anybody. You can't threaten to kill anybody. You can't tell people to commit suicide. These are pretty simple. These are pretty simple rules for a normal person, Grimstar, but for Kevin, these seem to be impossible rules to maintain. How you doing tonight, Grimmy?
I'm doing all right. Hey, take a listen to this.
Okay.
We're going to do a full mukbang today. We're going to start with this Sam Adams here.
Okay. There it goes. That was so bad. Grimstar, you couldn't even get the right audio this time. Are we getting echoing audio? Is he fucking things up like normal?
Samuel Adams, Boston Lager.
In a can?
5% alcohol by volume.
That was in a can?
And
I didn't even know Sam Adams came in a can. I thought it came in a bottle. Whatever.
This one's a can.
Doesn't matter.
Cans are cheaper.
Doesn't matter. They both suck. They're both horrible. They're both undrinkable swill. So it looks like you lied to me, Grimstar, about Noodles boycotting the show because he's in the chat right now.
I'm a liar.
What?
I am a liar. I've been known to be accused of lying.
I'm actually sort of surprised that Noodles is showing up tonight because he gave such a horrible pick on the Denver first half. It was a loser. It was a loser as soon as he made it because he took a horrible line at -2.5 when I found it at 5 different books at -1.5. First of all, so
didn't they lose by like 30 points?
They got destroyed. Second of all, even at -2.5 or -1.5, the bet was still shit. I told everybody on Pokersesh, go back and listen. I literally told everybody that they should take the opposite of Noodles' pick. And at one point, and this is on the Instagram clips, at one point Noodles even said, so you're saying to take the opposite pick? And I said, yes, I'm saying to take the opposite pick. So if people would have just went along with me, they would have won that bet. I'm assuming anyone who listens to this show knows if Noodles and I disagree on something, it's pretty simple which side you should take. So if Noodles calls in tonight, no more sports picks. What I want from him tonight is I want something from either the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the elders of Zion, the Israeli government. I want a pick. I want like a pick that is actually going to win, that he has secret information about. Because he had no secret information about this fucking basketball game. He didn't even take a good line and he got it dead wrong, like always. So if he calls in tonight, I want secret information from the Illuminati / Freemasons / elders of Zion. Rothschilds would be acceptable. Anything from the Rothschilds. Let's see what's in the oh, Kevin's in the chat.
Stuff, but when you put a slash between them, does that mean it's the same thing?
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. Yes, / the same thing. They're all the same thing. It's just made up bullshit. Kevin is in the chat already after boycotting the show. The boycott only went on for 2 seconds. He says, group chat is too annoying for me. I tried. Too much negativity. Too much negativity, huh? Kevin is literally in the fucking group chat telling people to kill themselves, telling people to commit suicide, violating the laws of the United States of America, and he's saying there's too much negativity. He is the #1 purveyor of negativity. Never in my entire life would I think of telling somebody to commit suicide. Never in my entire life would I threaten to assault somebody. These are things that Kevin does like every day. Too much negativity. Kevin, if you want to see too much negativity, try looking in the mirror. You are definitely the most negative person in the entire group chat. Since you were banned from the group chat, there has been no fighting, no talks of fighting, no suicide, no assault. So you have to ask yourself, where was all that coming from? It was coming from you. You. Again, like always.
All right, listen, here we are like 6 months later. I don't think we finished. Did we finish the 9s already? Are we on 10s yet?
No, we have another. I have another bone to pick. I have another bone to pick and a little bit of news. Anybody wants to call in? Phone lines open. 516.
Does the news have something to do with what happened over the weekend?
Okay, shushy. I'm trying to fucking. Phone lines open. 516-259-9515. Anybody watching on YouTube or Twitch, feel free to call in right now. Phone lines are open. Kevin, it's not internet culture. There is no internet culture of people telling other people to commit suicide. It's literally illegal. Google it. There are people in prison for doing that, you fucking dipshit. I don't know. I know maybe you hang out on 8chan or incel forums. Incel 8chan, incel 4chan. Yes, that is what incels do. But normal humans do not do that. It is illegal. It has nothing to do with internet culture. You can be sued. You can be prosecuted civilly and criminally. I try to help so much. And speaking of, let me take a call here. Here we go. Oh no, it's Kevin. Am I ready for this? Okay, Kevin, turn. Okay, Kevin, did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
And do you understand that it's not a part of internet culture? It's a part of incel culture.
No, I mean, you'll hear that in a Call of Duty lobby.
No, okay, yes, amongst incels. That's incels. Yes. Kevin, not to mention, a little birdie told me that you are a looksmaxer, that you're in looksmaxer forums.
No, I'm not, but that's a funny rumor. I've definitely never been on any looksmaxing forums.
You know about looksmaxing?
I mean, I like to look handsome. I moisturize once a month. I get sun. Girls like it.
What girls? What girls?
The girls at 24-Hour Fitness.
No girl at 24-Hour Fitness has ever touched your skin, so how would they know you moisturized?
Because they see that I don't have a dry forehead like you.
No. Number one, I don't have a dry. I have perfect fucking. You see how close I sit to the camera, Kevin? Nobody on Earth, nobody on the fucking planet Earth would sit this close to the camera the whole show. It exposes every flaw. Now, I don't know. Maybe I have a whole bunch of flaws, but I just don't give a fuck. Now, listen to me, Kevin.
You need what? What do you want? I got topics.
Kevin, if you're working out, you shouldn't have dry skin anyway. You should be sweaty. You're not sweaty because you're not there working out. You're just there fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, no, I literally just fuck around at the gym because I do jiu-jitsu for weight loss. I just go there to, like, perv on girls.
Yeah, and how's that working out for you?
If I'm in good shape, it works well. If I'm ugly, if I'm not in good shape, I'm a freak.
Kevin,
Harvey Weinstein.
Kevin, you'd be lucky to be Harvey Weinstein. That's like your dream is being Harvey Weinstein. Having some fucking cash, having some power, and being able to call women up to your room with your fucking robe open and they can't say no because they want a job. That is exactly who you would be. That's the exact type of person who tells people to kill themselves online. That's how they end up. Like Harvey Weinstein.
No. If you're handsome and in shape, money doesn't matter.
Okay, it matters. Oh God. Okay, not money specifically, but success, power, ambition. Women like these things. They don't
I'm
care.
too stupid for all of that.
Yes, of course. And women don't care that much about looks. Women are not.
They do.
No, they don't. Look at me.
Dude.
Am I some sort of hot guy? I never had problems getting women my entire life.
I don't know how many women you've been with, Abe.
Enough. And we're not going to do
I
it.
think I've been with like
100.
8.
Okay, all right. I'm not
Under, for sure.
8. I don't want to get into your. Okay, that's why I didn't want to get into that. I don't want to get into
My
your
body count.
I don't want to get into your body. It's too creepy because there's things you've told me about your dating style that for your own good, I'm never going to bring up on air. I mean, you
Like
could.
a predator.
Yes, you are a predator. Yeah, I didn't bring it up. Now you're gonna get mad at me for saying that you're a predator, but you volunteered that you were a predator.
I'm a sexual predator.
Yes, we know this, but I don't think you should actually admit it on the internet.
It's okay. Hey, I got some great topics in poker news this week.
Okay.
I want to hear your opinion.
Okay, Kevin, I'm glad you have topics, but I have to do one first. I'm going to give Grimstar the first topic. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And the reason I'm going to give Grimstar the first topic is because he fucked up just like normal. The Queens, Resorts World Queens opened 2 days ago, and it was the dream of all dreams for advantage players, card counters, dealer steerers, AP slot players. It was the biggest dream in the history of the world. Everybody on the fucking entire AP internet is losing their mind. They were cleaning out $100,000 trays from dealers at Baccarat, Blackjack, all the games, just dealing, and the lines for the cash out, were snaking around the casino. There's pictures of lines for cash out, snaking around the casino because people were making so much fucking money because none of the dealers could deal the games right. It was like when you go to one of those fucking charity casinos and they just fucking drug in people off the street to deal. They don't fucking know how to deal anything. You end up with like 18 billion charity dollars and then you try to buy a TV or something. But I mean, listen, but this is real money, Grimstar. And I warned you, Grimstar. I pleaded with you for months and months and months to be first in line to rush into that casino, and you were not even prepared. You weren't even there. You didn't even know it was open yet.
It's open now.
Yes, it is open now, but you were not even prepared.
This reminds me of an episode of The Sopranos where Tony's dreaming about his football coach. He says, "You're not prepared."
Okay. You sound like AI. Listen, Grimstar, how many fucking times did I tell you to be prepared for the grand opening and be first in line?
I don't really know how to play poker. I'm not a fucking AP, unfortunately. If I knew the AP slot hacks, if I, had the muscle to go in there and just beat it out of all the fucking 5 foot tall guys, I'd do it.
But listen, Grimstar, A number one, I told you months in advance. That's firstly. B number two, the people who were going out there and cleaning out 100K racks were not doing it with like advanced plays. They were just fucking pass posting. They were quadrupling down. They were hitting and getting a 22 on a 5-card 22 and going, yay, I won! And convincing the dealer that they got a 21 and just getting paid off. They were putting out dirty stacks to overbet the amount that they were allowed to bet. This was like simple shit that like anyone could do, even you, and you were not even remotely prepared. And on the first night of the fucking Queens Resorts World, AP's probably carried $15 million out of that fucking place, $10 million out of that fucking place. You don't get one penny of it, not one penny.
You're saying I can't do it tomorrow or the next day? It was only the first day?
No, you can't do it. No, okay. It goes down by half, by half, by half, by half. In 2 weeks, it'll be dead. It will be dead for people like you who don't know much. For the super high end APs, they'll probably be able to work it for a year. You just had to learn simple things. You made no effort to even learn these simple things. And because you made no effort to learn even these simple things, going in tomorrow isn't going to help you. You had months and months to prepare. I told you there was no more important thing in your entire life than preparing to be first in line when that fucking casino opened, because it was going to be worth more money to you than you had ever seen in your whole fucking life. If you just did what I said, and you weren't even there. You weren't even in line.
My conscience is clean, though. I don't like the whole past posting and stuff. Like, can't they, black book you?
No, they're okay. How about just dealer steering? You could have done dealer steering.
That's the same concept.
No, dealer steering is not past posting. You put up dirty stack. Listen, here's the things you can do with a clean conscience. Anything that a drunk person would do. Anything a drunk person would do. Okay? Because drunk people are doing it and they're not even trying to cause any trouble. So just go in and do anything that a drunk person would do. Just always do the thing that was going to make you the most money. It's not
claim your 22 is a winner.
Yeah, claim that 22 is a winner.
I mean, I could do that. That I can do.
Quadruple.
I don't think that's enough of an edge, though, to take out $15 million.
No, well, not one person didn't take out that, but all the APs in the world were there. So you're hitting the AP slots. You're counting cards. You're quadrupling down. You're putting out dirty stacks to overbet the minimums. You are whatever you see the drunkest guy at the table doing, you just do it. He's going to do it sometimes and lose, but you're only going to do it and win. If drunk people are doing it, you can do it. And when they tell you to stop, you stop. You have one of your dumb Sam Adams in your hand. Have a Sam Adams in your hand so you look like, yeah, I'm partying. I got a Sam Adams. But this is the whole fucking conversation is completely fucking pointless because you did nothing. You're unprepared. You weren't prepared for day one. You're not going to be prepared for day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. You're going to let
poker room to open. I will fucking leave my job if that poker room opens. You heard it here first.
Yeah, but that's not saying much. That's like Kevin saying he's going to leave Chipotle if the poker room opens. It doesn't fucking matter. Listen, you passed up.
It's a little better than a Chipotle burrito wrapper, to be honest, but not much better, just a little better.
You passed up the opportunity of a lifetime. And I wouldn't say anything if I just learned about it yesterday. I've been telling you about this for fucking 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I don't even know how many months. As long as this show's been on the air, I've been telling you to get ready. You did not do one thing to get ready. Not one thing. And I'm looking at videos online of guys cleaning out the fucking box on Baccarat games, just moving their bets after they already placed them. It's unreal.
Don't they have cameras eye in the sky that catches that shit? Are they going to ask for their money back if they catch you doing some shit?
They aren't going to ask for fucking shit back. I told you, you act drunk. You act drunk. You put down the bet after the fucking thing's already out. If they say, "Hey, you put down that bet," you say, "What?" and you puke on your own, and you puke on your sleeve. And they say, "This guy's a little drunk. He's all right." They slide your money back to you, and you fucking walk to another table. Listen, this is how you make the fucking big money. They weren't stopping anybody from doing anything. That's the whole point. It was too big of a zoo, and the dealers were untrained. And I told you the dealers would be untrained, that nobody would be prepared for what was about to happen. So anyway, now we're going to go to Kevin's questions. Kevin, what's your first topic?
First topic is, did you see the Bear Jew fight on Hustler Casino Live on Monday?
That's been good topic.
Thank you.
Well, there's no way for me to see it. I heard it's been scrubbed from the internet.
No, it's on Reddit
that's-
Poker. It's on YouTube. It's the
I
comments.
seen it on the Hustler channel the day after. They took it off.
Yeah.
When did they take it off? It was still on the next
It's
day.
not. It's all there. No, I checked like an hour ago. It's all there.
So Kevin, why don't you make a clip? If you would have not been like a total fucking baby and quit the fucking chat, you could have made a clip of it and put it in chat, and then I could have seen it. I'm not gonna watch fucking Hustler Casino live.
No, Abe, you're being lazy. It really doesn't take. Clipping it takes way more work than you fucking Googling Reddit Poker Fight HCL.
No, I'm banned from Reddit Poker.
No, you can still view it.
Oh, I can
bro.
still view it.
Like,
Okay.
You're
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Listen.
Work
Okay.
with us.
Tell me what happened. I don't need to watch it. It's fucking
So-
schlubby ass fucking Bear Jew and some other dipshit pushing each other or something.
So yeah, basically. So like this
Cowboy Mike or
dipshit,
something.
Cowboy John. This guy buys in for $6K.
Right.
And then like him and this other white guy, Ohio David, get it all in a hand, and Bear Jew comments, "Oh, the two Caucasians going at it."
Right.
And then Cowboy John loses when he's ahead and had like all his money on the line, like an idiot though.
Right.
And then he loses with tens versus like ace four suited,
Right.
Because he spikes an ace.
Ace 8.
Ace eight suited. You're right. He leaves. Bear Jew needles him, saying like, "Oh, you still owe 300 for the fucking three wins in a row game."
Right.
And then he calls Bear Jew a fucking. He says, "Fuck you, Jew," and then Bear Jew overreacts and then rushes up to him in sandals and shorts and starts pushing him, and he's like what? He's like, "What'd you call me? Fuck you, Jew?" And then like security comes and breaks them up, and I think they both got banned from the casino for I don't know how long.
Yeah, did you see it live? Were you on the casino floor?
No, I wasn't. I didn't see it live.
I know there's people in the Pokersesh group chat commenting live, like from the casino floor, which was nice.
Oh, they are? Oh, yeah. Dean
Well, it was an hour ahead of
He's
time,
like-
so they were saying, like, hey, the fight's coming, and I happened to be watching it, and the fight showed up, like, a minute later.
But it wasn't really
Yeah,
it wasn't really a fight. It doesn't sound like a fight to me. It sounds like a little push, a little fucking pansy ass push thing, and then the security broke it up and threw them both out.
Well, the problem is that he did push him and put cans on him and put contact, and the other guys is trying to retaliate and get revenge by filing assault charges.
Okay.
So that means that Bear Jew is going to be banned for a certain amount of time.
No, Bear Jew is going to be banned for life, probably, and
First, if you assault someone in a casino?
yes, and there will not be any assault charges. There's a 0% chance of any assault charges because the police.
Oh, yeah?
The police, like, listen, I've been in games where guys got fucking punched right in the fucking face, like knocked out, and there's no assault charges.
On the casino?
Wow.
The police don't fucking care. The police are like, we don't know what happened, we don't care what happened. They come.
Hey, did that happen in a casino or in a home game?
No, in a casino.
Commerce?
At the Commerce. The Commerce will not give up the fucking video footage, and unless there's an actual subpoena. So like the police don't care. They're not going to subpoena anything, and the guy who got punched just gives up, and the guy who punched him just gives up. Like there's nothing ever fucking comes of it. Because it's sort of hard to tell who started it. It's never a sucker punch. It's always like they're already pushing each other, and then one guy actually is like serious, and the other guy was not serious. But one thing that is true is when the person lays hands on another person, they do generally get banned for life. Because the problem is on the first fight, the casino has no liability whatsoever. They can say, we didn't know these guys were going to fight. We don't know who these guys are. We don't know nothing about it. But if they let them back and there's a second fight, then the casino's on the hook for lots and lots of money. And that's when you really will get a lawsuit because the casino does know that this person is violent. The casino does know, and they let them back in anyway. So usually any physical altercation is a lifetime ban. Like the guy, longest train smoke, lifetime ban. Julio, lifetime ban. You guys know who these are. Some guys who played on streams. all these guys put hands on another player in the casino. They all got lifetime ban and could not get it undone for any reason. In this situation, if Bearju put hands on him first, regardless of what the guy said, Bearju's going to get the lifetime ban, is my guess. Hustler, maybe.
Wait, but he said fuck you, Jew.
It doesn't.
So did Bearju today call that a hate crime? Did he call that a hate crime and he acted irrationally?
No, that's not a hate. That's not it's not a hate crime, and here's the reason why. Because Bearju goes by the name Bearju. Jew could just be considered a nickname for him, and even if it's not just a nickname for him, it is an apt description. It is true. He is Jewish. He does go by the name Bearju. If he just went by the name Jeffrey Katzenberg, this is a completely different story. Okay? But when you go by the name Bearju, you cannot get mad if somebody calls you Jew. It's your fucking name. That said, you really don't want to be putting fighting words out to Israelis, because all Israelis think that they're fucking military, fucking SEAL Team 6 Rambo. All Israelis, because they had to serve in the military. They're forced to serve in the military. So because they went through basic training and because they shot a Palestinian kid throwing rocks once or whatever, they basically all think that they're fucking Rambo. And if you start popping off to an Israeli dude, he is going to want to fight for real, and he's not going to mess around. Like they're because they come from a war-torn area and they were all in the military. Like if you said something like that to a regular Jewish guy, like a normal person, a guy from Brooklyn or whatever, nothing's gonna happen. No one fucking cares, and get the fuck out. But if you say it to an actual Israeli, there's gonna be a fight, and they don't care whether they get thrown out.
Damn, that's crazy.
So the guy did not commit a hate crime. Bearju was 100% out of line, especially if he made the Caucasian comment earlier. Like, give me a break. He's pulling the fucking Caucasian card. I'm a different race. I'm the Israeli race. You're a Caucasian. Just pulling that shit. If he's already starting that shit, he's 100% in the wrong. And this isn't just because he owes me $5,000 and he's a complete fucking scumbag, piece of shit, welcher, moocher, fucking criminal. That's not the reason that I'm taking the other guy's side. I'm taking the other guy's side because the other guy's 100% in the right. If the guy goes by the name Jew, you can call him Jew. If the guy's fucking needling you, you can needle him back. Nobody's allowed to put hands on anybody under any fucking circumstances. Bearju should be barred from the casino for life, but there is absolutely no assault. There's no fucking assault. I'm not supposed to say that's gay, but that's gay. All right, next topic, Kevin. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Let's take another caller here, and then we'll. He might have a comment on this. 408. You're on Pokersesh.
Oh, I don't have a comment. I was just listening. I'll just wait till you finish.
Oh, you had a different topic?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take one more topic from Kevin here, and then we'll move to you. All right, Kevin, one more topic. Your first topic was good, by the way. You always say you always say that I never tell you when your topic is good, but I do tell you when your topic is good.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right, you ready for the second topic is that if you play on Club WPT Gold, you really have to learn like the ante and straddle adjustments.
Okay.
To no limit poker games.
All right.
And that's pretty good. And there's also a really big PLO game going on right now on Hustle Casino Live with like Evan in it.
Okay. That is okay. You know how your first topic was pretty good?
Yeah.
Your second topic was equally as bad.
I mean, bro, I'm talking about our sponsored site and like actual poker stuff.
Yeah, but
how is it not bad talking about straddles and antes?
Kevin, first off, no one knows who Evan is on the entire planet Earth. That's number one.
He's playing right now on to 1,200 current viewers on.
Yes, but nobody knows who he is if he calls somebody a racial slur and gets in a push fight, then we're interested in Evan. If he doesn't call somebody a racial slur and get in a push fight, we're not interested in Evan. All right.
He might be the next star of HCL.
Okay. Why is he cute? Do you think he's cute?
He's just a good player, and he's a PLO pro.
But do
And
you
he's playing
think?
right now.
But do you think he's cute?
No, I don't think he's cute.
Okay, then he has no chance because the reason why Garrett was a big star is because guys like you thought he was cute.
Okay, Evan's more handsome than Garrett, to be fair.
Okay, then he might be a big star because that's the type of thing you watch.
Yeah.
That's what you watch for because you're a fucking looks maxer and you're not even telling the truth about it. Okay.
Wow, you're so nice.
Okay. Now the other thing about straddles and antes, okay, then you give us the strategy. Don't just say you have to know the strategy. Give us the strategy.
Yeah. So I researched it. So antes are really good for the game because they loosen up a lot of the big blind defense and the button defense and
Right.
3-betting.
Right.
Straddles are fucking horrible actually for the game, but the fish don't realize that. So that's where a lot of like pros prey on them. And then the funny thing is that when a game has both straddles and a small blind ante from everybody, it actually cancels each other out and negates both properties. And you just play normal. All your ranges you play normally like it's two blind poker.
And this is going on in the 10 cent, 20 cent games?
No, this is going on all the way up to 25 cent, 50 cent, 100, $1, and the 50 cent dollar, $1, $2.
But this is going on in your 10 cent, 20 cent game.
I'm playing 20 cent, 40 cent. Okay, Buster.
Is this actual thing going on in your 20 cent, 40 cent game?
Yeah, it's 10 cent, 20 cent, 40 cent with a small blind ante.
Okay, and have you looked at the rake on that game?
Yeah, it's decent, but the games are really good. So and it's the best site for online poker now.
Yeah. Okay, I agree it's the best site for online poker, but at 10 cent, 20 cent, 40 cent, my guess is that with the rake, it's just a waste of time. Just save up your money and play bigger.
Dude, I'm liking it. I like it. I'm making, good money. Not like 5-5 live money, but, good money.
No, but last time we talked, you were making $80 a week.
No, I was making like $250 to $300 a week. Now I'm making a little bit more than that.
You're making $300 a week playing 10 cent, 20 cent, 40 cent.
A little bit more, but yeah, I'm happy. It's building really well.
Okay, so $300 a week is $15,000 a year.
You're so nice.
Yeah,
No, it goes up, obviously, bro.
But that's $7.50 an hour, Kevin. I'm trying to help you. Why do you act like I'm being mean? That's $7.50 an hour you're making. You would make more if you took your fucking job at Chipotle back and learned how to properly roll a burrito. I'm not being mean. I'm being factual.
Oh, I don't want to work at Chipotle anymore, and I'm gonna because this is fun. I'm only getting pretty good money. I like it.
That's okay. You think that $7.50 an hour is pretty good money?
Well, I've been calculated down to the hourly.
But I just did it for you because I know you didn't. Because when I put it in actual stark real world terms, it shows how bleak the whole fucking thing is.
No, I think the online micro stakes is a good grind, and then you transfer over to live poker at night.
Yeah, but Kevin, you're not transferring over. You already were a live poker player.
Wait.
You transferred backwards.
May I say something, Limon, if you don't mind?
Yes, please. 408, talk to Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, you've had a pretty good, character arc in terms of, your poker career. You played pretty high at one point in time. I mean, shouldn't you be and I'm trying to say this with love, and I do actually like you as a caller, I like your personality. Don't you have, a little bit of, not, self-respect in terms of, that you grinded stakes so high, now you're saying, oh, yeah, you're justifying playing 20 cents, 40 cents. I'm saying that because, you're only going to live one life. You're not going to get this time back. And, I mean, wouldn't you want to value and, maximize it for as much as you can? That's not cool, man. You're about to hit your late 40s and you're, boasting about, grinding $300. This is nothing to be proud of, man. I'm saying this with love, man. I respect you. You had the game at one point. Limon's right, man.
Yeah.
I'm 33.
I don't mean to
I'm
be
not in my late
somber,
40s.
depressing. You know what I mean?
No problem. I'm 33 years old, dude.
How
I'm
does
not
that,
in my late 30s.
Kevin?
I think you missed the point if you're going to hone in on the age part. I mean,
But Kevin,
No, I think that I have time, and it's fine. Like, dude, I don't even mind being a 5'5" live grinder and raising a family in SoCal doing that. Like,
Kevin,
you don't like, dude. Like, there's more to life than playing high stakes poker.
Kevin, do you know any 5'5" grinders on Earth who are raising a family in SoCal?
I know 5'10" grinders that are.
No,
but,
okay,
like,
again,
my
you-
point still stands.
No, you would change the subject immediately. There is no.
I'm not changing the subject.
There's no such thing on the fucking planet Earth as a 5'5" grinder in SoCal raising a family. Period. End of story. Unless they consider the cockroaches in their apartment their fucking family.
So you're saying minimum is 5'10" or what? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, 5'10" is the absolute minimum, and even then, it's like fucking it would be horrific. But yeah, that's the absolute
Okay,
minimum.
so
yeah, 5'10" with other money coming in. You got to be booking sports bets. You got to be fucking,
Yeah.
raking some other game. Yeah, it's
dude, what? No, you don't. There's a ton of like 5'10" grinders in LA that are like have kids.
No,
that I
okay.
know of
Okay.
friends personally. Yes, there are.
Kevin, listen to me.
What?
All of these, I know that there are some 5'10" players that have kids, but these guys are not they're not raising a family. They're like divorced. They see their kids like fucking twice a month, and they gamble. They're basically their wife left them because they're degenerates. Like they're not going home to a fucking white picket fence and fucking this idyllic life you think you're gonna have. They're divorced, and their wife fucking lives in Reno, Nevada. They see the fucking kids.
Actually, okay, all of like Joe, Corey.
No, you can't say
have
names.
kids.
No, you can't say names. That's why I didn't say names. You can't say names. No, you can't say.
My other friend, what the fuck is this? The white guy that's married to the Asian girl. What's his name?
Okay, I'm not. Okay,
Dan.
Kevin.
Yeah, there.
Kevin, we've had fun.
What?
408. What's your topic here on Pokersesh?
Wait, real quick, Limon. But didn't that one time in your 2000 post you actually said that maybe you could only count maybe 10 to 20 players in the entire LA player pool? Maybe at the time that you wrote that are actually long-term winning players, or maybe you said long-term they're actually printing 200K a year. Am I correct? Like, didn't you say something along those lines at one time?
Yeah, it's 100% true. I mean, and when I said that in 2008 or 9, of those 20 guys I was thinking of,
The height of the poker boom.
yeah, the height of the poker boom, 12, 10, 20 games running every fucking day at the Commerce. And of those 20 guys, there might be 2 left in poker. So,
Right.
yeah. So even that, it's just like now, if I gave you the top 20 biggest winners in LA poker right now, at least 14 of them would be from Europe, and they don't live here. They just come. They don't care if they only make $40 an hour or something. They don't care. It's a lot of money in fucking Moldova or whatever, and then they just fly back. They stay here for the number of months they're allowed to stay. They work as a team. They have a shared bankroll. They grind 5-10 at the local casinos. They play like fucking uber fucking nits, like crazy fucking nits. They grind their $40 an hour, maybe 50, and it's a mountain of money in whatever shitbag country they're going back to. Brazil or whatever. Brazil is officially part of Europe when it comes to Euro grinding dipshits.
Yeah, producing soulless, slimy players.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So what's up, 408?
All right, but no. Yeah. So, anyways, it's been a while since I called in. I moved recently to Boulder, Colorado, which I moved for work. It's not the best. California is obviously better. It's
Right.
so cold here, but it is what it is. Kind of
Yeah.
clean mountain living. But anyways, I've been going up to these. Not sure if you're aware of the Black Hawk Central City. It's kind of like where the casinos are in the Denver metropolitan area. Every now and then you'll see them on YouTube or whatever, where these pretty good like card counting action. I don't know if you follow that circuit, but got some decent casinos. The Bally's Corporation, Horseshoe,
Right.
whatever. But anyway, there's a couple cash games I've been playing again. This is the topic of my question is so it seems like the rooms are pretty good. I would say probably maybe slightly better than low to mid stakes California Bay Area in
Right.
terms of action. People just trying to have a good time.
Right.
And I will say I don't know why, but maybe it has to be with less diversity in terms of less like Asian immigrant population, which is weird because I usually thought that white guys were kind of on the tighter side, but they splash around, they gamble. But anyway, so the rooms are pretty open to doing bomb pot PLO pots, which we obviously don't really have in Bay Area, and it's basically mandatory.
Right.
They happen, regular change. But what I've started to notice is they give the bomb pot button to each player, and the player can call for what they want, either 4 cards or 5 cards.
Right.
And I've started to notice that the default option is always 5 cards, which is great, right? More action. But how do I adjust 5-card PLO with that dangler card that's involved? Because it really, really trips me up trying to assign ranges to people, and especially, at these low stakes levels where one of the best lines you've said at PLO is, people are afraid of the nuts change on every street. People are,
Right.
PLO players are aware of that.
Right.
How do you adjust to basically no limit hold'em players who are now getting 5 cards and they're just trying to, they're not getting the rivers, and, they'll call bets with, 2 pairs. They're not looking, they don't read boards correctly, and especially with that dangler involved. How would you attack that if you were just trying to maximize your earning potential in a room like that?
Well, I mean, basically, you're going to have to pay really close attention because assigning ranges is going to be very, very tough. It's very, very tough to assign ranges to people who are playing a game basically for the first time, even if it's twice in orbit or whatever. It's always sort of like the first time. They have no experience with it. And you're just going to have to watch the hands that they show down, and you're going to have to be able to like extrapolate. You're going to have to be able to extrapolate really well. And the better you are at the game, the easier it is to extrapolate. So if you see a guy who flopped a nut straight on one board and he had nothing on the other board and he just fucking gets felted or 3/4, you can immediately make like a whole bunch of assumptions about the way he plays. If you see people who are just like in love with the hands that they flop, you can make like very good assumptions about the way that they play because they're not thinking about later streets, because in Hold'em, you really don't think about later streets. If you flop top 2 in Hold'em, it's what's called a through ticket. I mean, if they're playing through ticket hands, you got to watch the way that people play aces, and because this is like a very good tell on the way that they play all of their hands. And you got to, and because it's a small player pool, probably in a small city, before too long, you'll have these people clocked very well. And because the stakes aren't very high, which is what you told me, you can play a very high variance style of double board bomb pot with them, knowing that their ranges are wide open in a lot of circumstances, and they're getting themselves free rolled in a lot of circumstances. What's going to end up happening is you're going to play like an insanely aggressive wide open style against their ranges, because their ranges are going to be insane and squeezing out, and these are all going whatever 8-9 hands to the flop depending on how you're playing. Squeezing out players is so fucking important that I think a guy called in the other day and it got checked around to a dude, and then the dude bet, and then he just called, and I said, no, you just gotta shove right there, because the dude who bet, he had told me would bet there with like such a huge range, and even though his hand isn't very strong in double board bomb pots, people don't check. The reason why people don't check is because they're afraid of the next card coming off. So getting out all that fucking money and getting all those antes in and heads, and like, well, yeah, the guy could turn over a dream hand that has you fucking crushed, but that's not his range. His range is wide open with a bunch of fucking other shit. So, I mean, I hope I'm making sense here, but like, you're obviously going to be very tight and aggressive, but you're going to be like fucking super aggressive once you can sort of range these guys out a little. But the only way of ranging them out is to play very, very close attention. And because you're seeing so few hands being turned over, you have to extrapolate very well. Extrapolation should be your word of the week.
Yeah. One more question in terms of when it comes to calling the game.
Right.
And so obviously there's bomb pot button that gets passed around, and each player can then either call for 4 or 5 cards, and 99% of the time they're calling for 5 cards.
Right.
And both times I've called 4 card, 4 card PLO, and I kind of get like this look, right, from most of the players that I look up. Do you think I should still keep calling for 4 card because I don't want to have to, deal with the dangler of the fifth card, or do you think I should just go with the flow and not try to, cost myself money by saying, oh, he's all odd man out. He's trying to play a little bit tighter. That's why he's calling for 4 cards, or keep calling the game I want, or just go with whatever the table live already is,
Well,
which is 5 card always.
well, you guys are playing Hold'em for what? Most of the hands?
Yeah, most of the hands, and then until the bomb pot would get called. Yeah,
And they don't spread PLO in that casino?
they do. It just doesn't fill up.
Okay. I think
There's always that arbitrary list that just never will get past 8 players.
Right.
It never goes.
if you can quantify you have to quantify the two things. So you have to try your best. Again, we're looking at extrapolation because we have very limited information. You have to quantify how much extra money you're making between 4 and 5. My guess is it's probably not much. And then you got to quantify how much extra money you're losing by people thinking you're a nit. And my guess is on that, it's probably not that much either. But there is an important thing that goes above and beyond winning or losing money. And it's being likable and it's wanting people to gamble more. So if just calling 5 makes you more likable and makes people want to gamble more, my guess is that once you actually tried to quantify the difference in your earn rate between 4 and 5 cards, you would see that it's just not worth even taking the chance of not being likable or not making people want to gamble more. Now, that said, you could call 4 cards every time, and if somebody gives you a hard time about it, you could say to them, well, if 4 cards isn't enough gamble for you, we can just play PLO. Or we don't, how little gamble is fucking Hold'em? Say to them, the least amount of gamble in the entire fucking planet is when we have to go back to Hold'em. Why don't we just switch the game to PLO? Then we all get to gamble more. Maybe use it as a way to start a conversation about how dumb it is to play Hold'em 80% of the time.
For sure.
That's what I would do. And then if that didn't work and it didn't cause anybody to want to change the game or whatever, or you could say I guarantee you your earn rate at 5 card bomb pots is much higher than your earn rate at Hold'em. So you could say something like you could say something like you could say something like, okay, I'll call 5 card, but let's just play bomb pots 100% of the time and stop playing this dumb Hold'em game. And I'll play 5 card forever. I'll play 5 card till my fucking hair falls out. Use anytime somebody tries to call you a nit, but you know that you're not a nit, you're just playing smart. Use it. Try to use it to your advantage as much as possible without being a dick.
Right. I mean, you made a good point where you said it in terms of the win rate, because the one thing I did notice is, when it is a 5 card PLO game, going into the river, it's very common to see, several players, possibly even 4 in a bigger pot, which is,
Right.
A lot of times will be the deciding factor in the session results. But it's weird. I mean, I don't want to say it's like this all the time, but when you call 4 card PLO, when it's going to the river and it's a big pot, it's basically heads up. You know what I mean? So you only have to go through one person to take it down versus the 5 card, which is where I'm kind of running a little bit of trouble, is, having, 10 different cards you're up against, 3 different opponents going to the river. That's where it gets a little,
But I'm gonna tell you something, 408. I'm gonna tell you something crazy right now that you may or may not have internalized yet, but you will over time. There should be more people making it farther in a 4 card game than in a 5 card game. In a 5 card game, nobody should make it anywhere, because you have to be so fucking powerful you have to have such great visibility on your draws, and you have to be so powerful on your made hands, okay? Because of the fact, just think if there was a game with 4 people where everybody got 13 cards, how fucking nutted you would have to be. As you add more cards, you need to be more nutted. So when you tell me that more people make it to the river in 5 than they do in 4, what I'm going to tell you is stick with 5. It means they're playing worse. They're playing worse, not better. They're playing worse.
Oh, I agree, yeah.
So I think that the 5 card is actually even though it's going to be high variance in certain spots, and even though it's probably going to take you longer to actually felt people, because there really is not a lot of play to it. It's a very, very straightforward game. The fact that people are drawing for half, the fact that people are playing hands with fucking no fucking visibility, the fact that people are counting non-nut outs when they're counting their outs, and that's the only way you can get to a fucking river four-handed in that game, is if people are doing all the things I just mentioned, makes it an insanely profitable situation on the few hands you do win. What I would do, rather than trying to get it to 4 card or calling 4 card, is try to get people to play only bomb pots.
Exactly, yeah.
All right?
Yeah, no, makes sense. Cool. Thanks for the advice. Appreciate it. I'm ready to crush
Thanks, brother. Give it a go.
or get stacked.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, thanks, Limon.
you're gonna crush more often than you'll get stacked. And I know based on the way the size of games you played in the past, this is peanuts for you. So just really go after them. Take every advantage.
Right. Sorry, Kevin, for being harsh. We love you, buddy.
Yeah, we love you, Kevin.
And what was best for you?
All right.
All right, take care.
Thanks,
Limon.
408.
See you, Kevin, bye.
985, you're on Pokersesh.
Hey, Limon, what's up, brother?
What's up? What's your topic?
I've only heard the last 10 minutes of the show. Sounds like y'all are talking about poker tonight.
We talk about poker every night, but we will also talk about any other form of gambling, and
Yeah, I've got plenty of questions.
and we will talk about any form of gambling, and you can also give advice to Kevin and Grimstar.
Honestly, for the longest time, I just thought that Kevin and Grimstar were like trolling you. They couldn't be this dumb.
No, they are 100%. There is no trolling going on. The only person who I think could be trolling me, I used to think might be Noodles, but even now, I thought like Noodles might even be like one of the jerky boys or something. But now I know that it's Noodles. No, Noodles is an NO.
Yeah, that's a very tough guy.
Yeah,
It's just like every week it just reaches new depths, Limon. You just
Yeah.
have the patience of a great man.
Well, it's my plight. This is what I try to say. This is my plight. My plight is giving back to the community that gave so much to me. And even though, like, Kevin, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
What do you think of the fact that I told Grimstar for 5 fucking months to be first in line at the new Resorts World Casino opening to be able to do advantage play? And when the casino opened, not only was he not there, but the advantage players made millions and millions of dollars, and the lines at cash out were so fucking long they snaked around the casino. What do you think of that? Was Grimstar smart to not listen to me, or was he dumb to not listen to me?
He was super dumb to not listen. He should have prepared and capitalized on that moment and brought like at least 2K, and he could have walked out there with at least plus 2,000 probably on a lot of the AP play that you've talked about.
Absolutely. Grimstar, how does that feel, Grimstar, to have Kevin make a smart point to you?
Listen, any of those fucking casino games that the house has a huge edge.
No, the house doesn't have a fucking edge!
Not on day one, bro.
Not when you're fucking
Tell me
using
a
advantage
story.
play.
Tell me a story like the ones I heard at this casino up here where you buy in with $1,000 cash and they give you $2,000 chips. Tell me stories like that and I'll go down there.
Grimstar, that isn't an advantage play. That is just a cashier making a fucking mistake. And you know what? You could have maybe got the cashier to make a mistake too. That could have been your last play of the night. Your last play of the night could have been looking for the chips that look the most like on the edges. At the Commerce Casino, the $25 chips and the $100 chips, the $100 chips and the $25 chips look very close from the edge. So if you have a rack of hundreds, No, not the black chips. What the fuck are the? Oh no, the $20 chips. Okay, at Commerce the $20 chips are black. The $25 chips are purple. So if you have a rack of black 20s, a rack of purple 25s, you can put a couple 20s in there, and when they look at it from the side, most at night, a lot of them will not even see it. They will just give you the full rack, and you can make an extra $10. Now, that is a dumb scam, but people do it. People absolutely do it because the way that the world works of professional gambling or just degenerate gambling is once anyone sees a weakness, they exploit it. Instantly, they exploit it. Like if you went into the fucking bathroom and the fucking toilet was covered with fucking pubes, which it always is at the Commerce, and it looks like somebody's dick fucking exploded. How the fuck are there so many fucking pubes? Like, I've been pissing my whole life, okay, guys? I assume you guys have as well. I've been pissing at my house, apartments I've lived in. I've never once looked down and saw the fucking pubes just flying out on the toilet. But if you go to the fucking Commerce, the entire fucking toilet is covered with so many fucking pubes. It looks like fucking like Santa Claus's beard or something. But anyway, what I was saying is, if you went in there and the toilet was covered with pubes, and then you went to management and you said, listen, look at this toilet, it's covered with fucking pubes, and then management said, that's fucking horrible, we're going to give you a $20 comp to the snack shop, okay? If that happened, you would go the next week when you went into the fucking bathroom, you would literally see fucking Armenian dudes. You would literally see dudes ripping fucking pubes out of their fucking dick and throwing it on the fucking toilet seat so they could get the $20 comp. Like, any fucking exploit in a casino is going to happen. Any fucking exploit. So, Grimstar, you could have went there on opening night and you could have seen that the $1 chips were blue, light blue, and the $100 chips were white or whatever fucking color they make them in New York. I know you don't live in New York, but you would have been in Queens for the first time in your life. And you could have looked at them from the edge, and you could have looked at the way that they did the edge markings, and you could have put a whole rack together, and you could have said, like, when I look at this rack from the edge, I can't see the $1 chips mixed in with the $100 chips, and I can't see the $100 chips mixed in with the $1 chips. And then your last scam of the night could have been giving them a rack of fucking 100s for $10,000 with 2 or 3 white chips in there, 2 or 3 $1 chips in there, and made 99 times 3, $297, whatever the fuck it would be, $297. So yes, Grimstar, even your dumb hypothetical, literally the fucking world's dumbest hypothetical, you could have done, but you can't do it if you're not there. If you aren't at the casino, you can't do it. And you weren't even there.
So what?
I've got some blackjack questions. Maybe we could teach Grimstar about some blackjack stuff.
Okay, 985, what's your topic?
Oh, I want to ask you a little bit about blackjack, if you don't mind.
All right.
I'm still pretty new to it, but I've been listening to you for a long time, I'm sure like most of us. And you've always talked about, like, don't let poker be the only thing that you do in the casino.
Correct.
And only recently have I kind of taken that to heart. You started talking about blackjack maybe like, I don't know, 8 shows ago or something.
Blackjack, AP slots, dealer steering, sports bets. This should all be part of your advantage play portfolio.
Yeah, so I've been adding to my portfolio. So I've been studying the card counting stuff. You said you really suggest Knockout. So I read the Ken Houston book.
No. Knockout is not the Ken Houston book. Ken Houston book is $1 Million Blackjack. Knockout is Olaf and Vancouver.
Okay, well then I read both of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not giving me a lot of confidence.
My first question is, why do you suggest knockout over high-low, which seems to be like everywhere on the internet, everyone's doing high-low.
The reason that I suggest knockout over high-low is because knockout is a unbalanced count, which doesn't require you to keep track of the discards and do any math. So you never have to look. You never have to look at the discard tray and give a true count. So if you use high-low, you have to divide your count by the number of decks that are left. But if you do knockout, you start at a negative number, and once it turns positive, it is already accounted for the number of decks that are left. Now, if you do high-low, it will be slightly more exact than knockout, but because you have to keep looking at the discard tray, and because you have to do that math, your cover will not be as good. With knockout, your cover is fucking perfect because you have so much less to pay attention to. And also, because you have so much less to pay attention to, you can be sitting at one table and looking across at another table and be counting down the other table as well because you don't have to look at the discard tray. So you can be sitting at your table and playing through a +2 or +3, and then that thing can go negative, and you can know that the other table is already at a +2, and you can just pick up your chips and say, this is a bad luck, and then just go there and sit right back in a +2. Using the knockout system just makes it so much easier for you to maneuver around positive situations without blowing your cover. Okay?
Okay, that's great info. I had more cover questions too, which I'll get to in a second.
Okay.
I want to ask, have you heard about this ridiculously easy knockout, REKO?
No.
Okay, I was curious what you think about it. As far as I understand, it's really just trying to simplify deviations.
I would say you don't need it because the regular knockout is ridiculously easy. I could do it in my sleep.
Well, the counting is the same as far as I understand it. I really think it's just the counts that you apply certain deviations.
Yeah.
In REKO, you're doing it all at one index, basically. They're all at +2.
Yeah. Well, you can do the same thing with knockout. I wouldn't even you can limit, you can change. Every deviation happens at basically +1, +4, and +6 or 8. You can make it whatever you want. That's every fucking deviation. Mm-hmm. It's just at 3 counts. And you could make them all at +2 if you want, but it's so easy to split the deviations. There isn't that many deviations you need to do. The deviation.
Sure, I heard you talk about that recently. That if you just know the best 5.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best 5 to 8 deviations. Just start with 4, then 5, then 6 and 7, then 8. At some point, you'll realize the 9th deviation is worth 3 cents an hour or something. It's who fucking cares? Just forget it. Just do the high value deviations.
Okay, so obviously number 1 is insurance basically, but
yes.
People say that a floppy's never going to insure a bad hand. So are you ever concerned about deviations causing heat, or would you ever give up an insurance bet if you're getting watched by the pit or something?
If I thought that it was going to cause heat, yes, but all you have to do is preface your insurance bet by saying,
right, you've been getting me.
You've been getting me all night. Do you? I would say, do you ever not turn over a blackjack? But only if the pit boss is there. Only if the pit boss is there. If the pit boss isn't there, just put out the insurance as fast as you can and get the hand over with. Because nobody's going to want the dealer. Who gives a fuck what the dealer thinks? The dealer just they just got here from Thailand 12 minutes ago. No one gives a fuck what the fucking dealer thinks. It's some fucking 60-year-old lady with fetal alcohol syndrome. Nobody fucking gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck what the fucking dealer thinks. But if the pit boss is looking over her shoulder, I would even bring the pit boss in. So she asks, does anyone want insurance? I would, if the pit boss is looking over her shoulder, I'd ask the pit boss, does she got it? And
All right.
he'd say, yeah, just, because this is other things that I would just ask, does she got it? They're not going to think you're counting cards. This is not something card counters do, because most card counters are complete fucking Aspergers. So, like, I would say, does she got it? And the pit boss would say, I can't give you an answer. And I would tell and that right now is when I get to do something else cool. I get to tell him, I'm stuck fucking $10,000 tonight, or a realistic number. If you bought in for 1,000, say I'm stuck $1,000 tonight. I literally can't win. She's got to have it, because that's been my whole night. And then take the insurance if it's time to take insurance. If it's not time to take the insurance, you just say no and just keep it moving. But if you're gonna take the insurance, it might be and the pit boss is looking over her shoulder, because if the pit boss isn't there, you just keep it moving fast. Put on the insurance instantly and keep the fucking cards rolling. But if you're gonna take insurance and the pit boss is looking over the woman's shoulder, you might have to put on a little playlet. And the playlet is how bad you've been running, and you need advice on whether to take it or not.
Sure. Okay, so like another deviation, obviously, I just haven't been doing it because I've just heard it's so bad for heat, is splitting tens.
Right.
Like at my casino, if you split tens, they'll actually call it out.
Yes.
I don't know if that's normal. Like I said, I've only been doing this a couple months, but
Yes.
So that's just something I avoid. I'm assuming you'd agree if you're aiming for longevity.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Anything that they call out, you have to figure out quickly, because that's what's going to bring the heat on you. So
Sure.
if you're in a casino where it's a low stakes casino, and every time you bet over a certain amount, they call it checks play, you're going to have to be careful about betting that amount to get unless you notice that when they call out checks play or something else to bring attention to the fact that you put out a very large bet that nobody looks over. So like,
Right.
if they call out checks play and the pit boss is looking at a chick's tits and his eyes literally do not move 1 millimeter, then who cares? Just fucking keep hammering. Just keep hammering the spread. Or if they call out splitting tens and the pit boss is staring his fucking belly button lit like most of these fucking morons are doing, and you just keep doing what you're doing. But if they're calling it out, and it's basically, if it's a female pit boss is always going to follow the rules. You got to be worried about female pit boss. Male pit bosses are the dumbest people ever born in the history of the fucking known universe. Ever. They are full on mongoloid, missing a fucking chromosome. But female pit bosses are a different animal. Female pit bosses had to work their asses off to get to that position. And they're generally very good at their jobs, and they follow rules. I would go so far as to say, I might not even play in a pit with a female pit boss, because they're going to be on me like fucking white on rice, because they're good at their jobs. They're smart. They're hardworking. I want a fat, bloated, white guy. That's who I want. I want...
All right.
Because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Their dad fucking worked for the casino. They're failed gamblers. They're fucking losers. They have no fucking self-control. Those are the guys that they don't even look up when they call out checks play or 10 split. If they don't even fucking look up, that's the guy you want. Not only that, but when you do the little playlet with that guy where you ask him for advice, he's going to think you're a great guy. Because nobody ever talks to him with any respect, because he's a fucking loser. All right?
Okay. Yeah. You mind if I keep asking a couple more?
We got ask one more. Then I got to take noodles.
All right. Well, maybe I'll hang on the line. I got some more. Here's this next one that's very quick.
Okay.
I've noticed in the knockout book, their perfect basic strategy is like slightly different.
Right.
Are you familiar with this? Or do you not care when they're like 2 or 3 things are different?
Well, it's because the basic strategy is based on the rules of the game. Okay?
Right. But I would say for the same game, and I'm looking at like just a standard, like any high-low, and you're playing 6 stacks, stand 17, whatever, double after split, or these 2 or 3 things that are weird, and you can tell me what you play. If you have a 2 and they're showing a 4, are you playing that as a hit or a stand?
If I have
Or you have a 12.
Oh,
You have 12, they're showing 4.
12 against a 4 is a hit.
Okay.
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
knockouts say.
no. 12
Like most
against
of the,
no 12 against a wrong. 12 against a 4 is a stand. I thought you were thinking I was thinking of soft numbers. 12 against 4 is a stand.
well, that's what I originally learned. 12 versus 4 is a stand. When
Yeah.
I read the knockout book for this game, this same game, it says 4 is actually a hit.
12 against
I don't know
a
if you-
12 against a 2 is a hit. 12 against
12
a
against 2 and 3 are hits.
yeah.
On like every chart I've ever seen. On
Yeah.
this chart, it's 12 against 2, 3, and 4 are all hits.
Hey, Abe, I have a legitimate Kalshi pick for you.
Okay, we're gonna get to you, Noodles. I brought you on. I know I want to. Okay, 985. I would
Yeah.
go with KO Blackjack was written 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
even-
all old.
So I would go with the most modern hit stand charts, the most modern ones. At like
Okay,
with,
I'll just give you 2 more, and you can tell me what you do.
no,
You
no,
have it on
no,
resume.
no. It doesn't. Again, this is like talking about how many angels can dance on the head of a needle.
So you think it's outdated info, basically.
It's outdated info, or even if it's not outdated info, it doesn't matter. Just use the most.
It's still mine.
I would go to just like Wizard of Odds or whatever and use the most modern basic strategy chart,
Sounds
and
good.
it's gonna be fine.
All right, sounds good. I'll hang on the line in case you don't have any other calls. I have 1 or 2 more questions for you, but I'll let you as good as chance.
All
I got
right.
a question also.
Okay. Thank you.
Quick question.
Thank you. Okay.
Quick proposition. Hey, I got a quick proposition.
Okay.
If I talk to Ryan Feldman, because there's PLO currently being played on HCL, would you be interested in joint commentating on the PLO days again?
Yes. If Ryan Feldman wants me to commentate on the PLO days, I will come in and commentate on the PLO days at my old rate. Yes. No.
Okay, cool.
Okay. There you go.
All right, cool. All right.
So you're my agent now?
Did you just call me Asian?
No, agent.
Yes, I'm now your Jewish talent agent.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Okay. Noodles, you're on Pokersesh.
All right, yeah, sorry, Noodles here.
Yeah. Noodles.
All right, so I have a legitimate Kalshi pick for anyone who has the Kalshi app.
Yes, this is what we want. Now, Noodles, last week, I got to talk to you about last week's pick, though, because last week's pick was total shit. And
Oh, okay, yes, I lost last week. Okay, let's just move
no,
on.
but then you tried to go in the chat, different chats, and gaslight and say that you won the bet. Why did you do that?
I a lot of whiskey that night. I don't know.
Okay.
But do you want this Kalshi pick or not?
Yeah, I want the Kalshi pick more than anything.
All right.
You want to hear a bet that Noodles made against me where he gaslighted me that it was a win when it wasn't?
Yeah, let's hear that first.
And I actually paid him.
Oh, no.
So circa, it was like end of January 2020.
Right?
We're hanging out, smoking dope, and this is when like the first blip of news of coronavirus comes out.
Right?
Noodles goes to me, I want to bet you that within like 24 or 48 hours, we're going to have an all-out, full-on pandemic.
Right.
And I go,
that was
all right.
me who said that. That was me who said that.
I
And
know,
remember
I'm telling the
I
story,
saw
Noodles.
the New York Times article. I was like, it's here.
Right.
Right. But this was like end of January, so you must make this bet with like a 24 or 48 hour window. And I go, sure, I'll give you 3-to-1 odds on like $30 or whatever. He posts the money up.
Or had a COVID bet, yeah.
Yeah, within 2 seconds of him posting the money up, he's pulling up these news articles about, the fucking chicken flu is here, the bird flu is here, the COVID's here, whatever the fuck it was called.
Well, I was
And
right.
He gaslighted me that it's a pandemic announced in like mid-January. They didn't announce pandemic till like May. So
Right, though.
he fucking harps on me for like hours about, it's a win. Finally, I just released the money, and then like the next day I sober up, and I'm like, wait a second, I just got fucking scammed. And we go back and forth for like weeks. And we come to some agreement halfway in the middle where like, I forget what it was. Either it was a push or like, it was so long ago. But yes, he's the master of gaslighting losses into wins. Now back to your story.
We pushed it out. I think we pushed it out.
There's
But,
probably a push or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, you can't trust Noodles. This is the basic story.
He's
No,
gonna
no, no.
tell you that his loser is a winner so much that you're gonna believe him.
At the time, it was a legit COVID bet. It was before they even announced that it was a pandemic, and the bet was that I said this is going to be a full blown fucking pandemic. So I won the bet, and then me and Grimstar kept going back and forth, and then we just pushed it out because I guess I couldn't get the proper fucking statistics or whatever. But anyways, I have this fucking Kalshi bet. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, yes, let's get this bet going.
All right, so this bet is how long will the government shutdown stay?
How long will the government shut down what?
Remain. Like how long will the government shutdown stay shut down?
There is no government. What government shutdown? They keep passing like little extensions.
The federal shutdown is still shut down as we speak.
I think that they keep passing small extensions. Like they pass in a little.
I'm telling you, I'm literally on Kalshi as we speak, looking at this stuff.
Okay, let me. Okay, I mean, let me see.
Type in or just get Kalshi yourself. It comes right up.
As of
under Congress, go to politics and then go to Congress, and then it's right there. It's right. It says how long will the government shutdown last?
Okay. Yeah, let me see here something.
And then they have three different choices. They have at least 85 days, which is 65%. At least 90 days, 60%, and at least 95 days, which just went down 50% as I'm speaking, and that is the one I'm taking. At least 95 days at 50%, 50-50.
Okay, so tell me again what the bet that you're taking is, because like I thought that Trump had issued an executive order to continue paying TSA agents. That doesn't account for anything.
No, it's still shut. Apparently, it's still shut down.
Okay.
From what I'm looking at.
Okay, and read the bet again. I'm actually interested. I'm not arguing with you.
All right, no, yeah, I'm being, and keep in mind, as I'm speaking to you, I'm looking at the fucking line change.
Okay.
All right, so there's three options. There's three. I swear to God. All right, so there's three options, and if you just go on Kalshi, go to politics, and then go to Congress.
Okay.
And then go to how long will the government shutdown last, and then you're gonna have three options.
Okay.
See, my stock is going up as we speak.
Okay.
All right, and like I said, so they have 85 days at 59%, 90 days at 58%, and 95 days at 49%.
Wait. How can you have 3 picks paying that much? The 3 picks have to add up to $1.
No, those are all the 3 that you can choose.
Okay, those are independent bets.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And I'm saying I'm going with 95 days. My pick is 95 days, which is right now is at 45. It just went from 50 to 45.
So there's 60 days, 45 days, and 95 days?
Correct.
And
it's 85, 90, and 95.
Okay, 85, 90, 95. And basically the betting markets are saying that they're all 50-50 for the most part. And
no. They're having 85 days and 90 days. Like for some reason, are kind of battling it out here. They have like 58% against 63%. Like you gotta really watch this market. It changes every fucking second.
How do you can't have 58% and 63%? It'd be 58 and 42. It has to add up to $1.
No, they're separate.
Okay. So which one are you betting?
95 days.
You say the government shutdown is going to last for 95 days.
At least.
It's
like basically over under for 95.
And what info do you have to give you this insight?
No comment. It's just my bet. It's just my bet.
So you are talking to somebody in the U.S. government
Who said that? Who said that?
whose name might rhyme with Scared Pushner, and
I am. I have met. I have met that man.
yeah, because he's a part of the Illuminati.
No, he's just a fucking Jewish guy. He's not a part of the fucking woman. You listen to Kevin too much.
Wait, but you're part of the Illuminati.
No, I'm not. Again, you're listening to Kevin too much.
No, but you're a third.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking. Well, I'm not discussing Illuminati for any of that shit. That's some dumb Kevin shit.
Okay. Okay. Your bet right now, and this is smart of you to do. Like, whenever you call in and do a bet, you should want the actual answer to the bet to be as far in the future as possible so that we can't remember.
No. It's not even that, though, because you can, if you purchase it now, it works the same way as Robinhood.
Yeah. But it's like, do you honestly think anyone is going to remember whether the government opens 95 days from now? Nobody's going to remember that. Only you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Do you understand that if you buy the stock now, you can still cash out next week with profit?
Okay.
So it's not like you have to. It's not like you have to wait the fucking 95 days. You can cash out whenever you want to cash out.
Some tiny, tiny amount of profit. It's not going to move to 100%.
Well, obviously.
It's going to move to like from 58% to 62%. Who fucking cares? You're going to make $2.
No, if I put 50 down right now on 41% chance, wait it out for 30 days, I guarantee you I have a good amount of profit.
Okay, if you wait it out for 30 days and it moves from 40% to 50% on a $50 bet, you're gonna make like $5. You're gonna make $5 Who fucking cares?
No, that's not true. That's not true. It's called holding. You fucking stocks. Do I have to explain this? All right.
No, but because you sell. If you take a $50 bet that becomes 10% better over 30 days, and you sell that bet back to Kalshi or Polymarket, they're gonna pay you 10% if they paid you the full amount. They're gonna pay you $5. Who fucking cares?
All right, I'll read the rules to you right here. It says,
I don't need to know the rules. I know the fucking way it works. They're going to give you $55.
It says right here, it's not. I mean the rules of the bet.
Okay, what are the rules?
It says if the duration of the first U.S. federal government shutdown between February 7th, 2026, and December 31st, 2026, due to a lapse of operations.
Okay, enough. I can't take. You drive me fucking nuts. Why can't you give me something that happens in our lifetime? Give me something that fucking.
Well, the thing is, I literally just won 6 for 6 on hockey, and I have a feeling that you're cursing me a little bit here on my sports bet. So I'm gonna keep my sports bet to myself.
Yes.
You're cursing. I don't know if it's. I'm not gonna blame you, Abe. I'm gonna blame fucking Grimstar. Grimstar is fucking cursing.
Anytime.
I'm not announcing any more sports bets because every time I place a sports bet and I don't announce it, I win.
Yes.
Whenever I do announce it, I've been missing lately.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm done. I'm done with sports.
Do you know what that's called? That's called being full of shit. That's called being full of shit.
No, I can produce receipts.
You can't produce any fucking receipts. If you could produce receipts, just give us a winner. That's way easier than producing receipts. Just give us a fucking winner.
You don't know, because that fucks with everything. It fucks with when you put me on the fucking spot.
Oh, it fucks with this.
You give me fucking 10 minutes to find the fucking pick.
No.
That's not the way. That's not the way I sports bet.
Yeah.
The way I sports bet is live.
It's live. It's live. Okay, listen to me. Fine. You give me. Okay, let me ask you.
I just gave you a golden Kalshi pick.
No,
It's already been.
No, that pick is complete shit. It happens 3 months from now. Let me ask you about.
It's not shit. You don't understand because you can cash out. You can buy now.
Yeah,
wait it out 2 weeks and then cash out.
for a
Yeah,
tiny,
guarantee you'll go up at least.
a tiny amount. Okay,
That's the whole point of Kalshi. That's the whole point of Kalshi.
is the
That's how it's
cashing out.
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something that might happen in our lifetimes. When
Go ahead, yeah.
When does the U.S. blockade on the Strait of Hormuz end? 10
Why are you
days?
so obsessed with this?
10
It's
days?
open. Didn't we already open it?
No, nothing's fucking open. There's a double blockade. The Iranians are blocking it and the Americans are blocking it. It's a double
You
blockade.
know what? Wait. Stand by. I'm gonna search Kalshi and see if I can even
Search.
find this. Hold on.
Yes, I'm standing by. Grimstar, do you have any comment on this bullshit? Did you cause Noodles to lose his sports bets?
Wait. I'm sorry. I just found the most golden pick of my fucking life.
Okay, here it is. The most
right.
golden
Ready for
pick
this?
of his life.
Alright, ready for this?
Yes.
Alright, it says under international on Kalshi. It's which world leader will leave office this year?
Okay.
They got Benjamin Netanyahu at 46%.
Right.
Christopher Luxon
Okay.
at 52%, and Miguel Canel at 58%.
Okay.
Wait, now I'm getting a fucking call for security. God damn it.
Go.
Hey, stand by. Wait. Put me on mute. I gotta call back.
Okay. Okay. It was the most golden pick of his entire life, and now there's a guy fucking whacking off outside of one of the stalls, and he has to go fucking throw the guy out of the fucking peep show. Grimstar, did you actually cause him to lose his most recent sports bets like he claims?
How on God's green earth would that even be possible?
I'm asking you. He says that you're the one causing him to lose the sports bets.
I put the fixer. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Give me a topic, Grimstar. You sit there all fucking night, and then when I don't call on you, you get mad at me for having you on hold. But then when I do call on you,
Your appearance reminds me of a gamer.
okay. What?
Wayne, for example, was like the StarCraft MVP for like 25 consecutive years.
Right.
He's your buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayno.
Yeah, Wayno, yes.
He's definitely a gamer.
Yes.
Are you a gamer?
No. What? There's nothing about me that looks like a gamer. Nothing. What on earth? What?
Long hair, pothead look.
That's not what gamers look like. Gamers look like Asian kids. That's what gamers look like. Have you ever watched when they have these fucking like stadium events where the winner gets like $1 million or whatever, and all the people show up? It's just fucking Koreans and Chinese and shit. There's not one guy who looks like me in the gaming world. Not even one. Zero. Not even like the winner of Madden or some stupid fucking game like FIFA soccer. None of them. Where do you, this is the dumbest take of all of your dumb takes.
You didn't let me finish the whole point I'm trying to make here.
Okay.
It all comes full circle back to poker. You know, you and I were both multi-table and poker players on the internet back
Yes.
in, Black Friday.
Yes.
So I'll be honest, I wasn't like a hardcore gamer, like fucking StarCraft Player of the Year 25 years consecutively, but I played a little video games, and I felt like I got into poker around the same age I was fucking with video games, and I mean, surprised how anti-video game you were, but I felt that I was playing online poker on 20 fucking tables at a time, like I was playing a video game, and
Yeah, that's why you went broke.
Experience.
That's why you went broke. It's not a fucking video game. It's a job. I mean, it has video games have nothing to do with playing online poker. Video games are for free. Video games are for fucking complete fucking losers. When you play poker, you're playing for real fucking money, unless you're Kevin, and you can make a living at it. You can make fucking 7 figures in the old party poker days, and the old paradise poker days. When I was playing, it was never under any circumstances did I find it to be like a video game. It was more like it's a mental sport. It's really gay to say that, but because it's not a mental sport when you play live in a casino. When you play live in a casino, it's a hustle. It's a 100% hustle. But when you're playing online, all the hustle is taken out of it. When you're playing online, it's just a mental sport.
A lot more dopamine when the money's on the table.
No, I don't know. I get the same amount. I didn't find that I was overly stimulated by playing multi-tabling online. I don't find that I'm understimulated by playing live. I would say the stimulation's about the same for me.
I'm just saying, comparing fucking a non-monetary video game to 20 tabling class 10.
Oh, a non-monetary video game, zero dopamine. I could fall asleep in the middle of a fucking StarCraft game or fucking Madden or some stupid shit, fucking Final Fantasy, whatever the incels are whacking off to this week. I could fall asleep in the middle of that. I mean, it's pointless. It's a waste of your life. It's a complete waste of your fucking life. If you're good at fucking clicking buttons and using strategy, you should be playing online poker in 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you should be doing something completely different. I'm not even sure what you should be doing. Probably just living with your parents. I don't know how the world works now. The world works in very strange ways now. Every now and then, a blippet of the old world will pop up where I do know how the world works now for young people. Like the opening of fucking Resorts World Queens, and I will tell people exactly what they fucking should be doing, and I will be 100% correct, and yet no one fucking listens, and I would have made them tons of money. Now you're tilting me. I got to mute you. 985. What do you want to do? Ask me more questions about basic strategy? Let's go.
No, I don't want to bore you with that, man.
You can. I don't care. Ask me. No, ask me. Ask me. Ask me.
Okay, I'll ask you one more boring basic strategy question.
All right.
So again, this is just from Knockout, which I'll just look up the new stuff. But
Right.
It was like when I first started learning, you always double 11. And Knockout, it says you don't double 11 against ace. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Always double 11.
Yeah, always double. I mean, and you got to look at the rules. I think that you might be looking this on Stan Soft 17. Of course, you always fucking double again. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing.
I thought I double checked the charts, and those are just the 2 or 3 things that look different. I was just curious if you'd come across it.
No, you're going to hit 12 against 2 or 3. You're going to double
Right.
11. You're going to double 11 against an ace. Yes, these are normal plays. Now,
I agree. I was just saying I read this. I was following your advice of Knockout, and that was the charts in that
I think
strategy.
I think you've gotten the charts wrong. That's my guess. Number one, I think
That's fine. I'll double check.
I think you should look at the tiny print, and in the tiny print, it's going to give you the rules. And for different rules, there are different basic strategies. But now let me tell you something. I don't memorize different basic strategies for different rules. I've memorized one basic strategy that I use for all the rules. Okay? And if something is, if it's different, if something is slightly different, like a surrender rule, a late surrender, an early surrender, one of these like, or like,
It's like 0.01%.
it just doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. We're talking,
Okay.
we're like, again, like what I told you is, we're talking about like how many fucking angels can dance on the head of a needle.
Okay,
Now-
let me
now,
ask a
but-
more relevant question then.
Okay, you can ask. I don't know that I'm going to be able to help you a ton with your blackjack questions, and here's the reason why. I was just in Vegas for 3 days,
Yes.
and I didn't play one hand of blackjack or count one hand of cards. You want to know why?
Because you're doing slotty P.
Well, maybe, but that's not the reason. The reason is because I'm banned from everywhere. So like, I could be like, if you're looking for like me to give you super detailed information on how many angels can dance on the head of a needle,
No, we could go past that one.
I'm not
Actually,
the
my most pressing question is about cover play.
yeah cover play. I can remember everything, but I haven't been able to count cards in any fucking strip casino since the Fontainebleau opened.
Okay, so let's say you had a clean slate, you were banned nowhere. But in my situation, like I told you, I really play poker. Is primarily what I'm doing in the casino. This is just something I'm kind of fiddling around with, as you suggested. So I'm not trying to put in a ton of hours.
Right.
You know? In fact, I really just prefer not to be.
No, you shouldn't put it. You shouldn't put in a ton of hours. This should be something you do when the games are bad. You put in a few.
Slow. Yes, 100%.
You put in a few hours, like maybe a week. You're never going to get banned. Except at the Fontainebleau.
So you think short sessions is like mandatory? If I play a short session, I could do it forever?
Short sessions are 100% mandatory. 2 hours is the absolute max. Okay?
Okay, what else would be mandatory for you if your number one goal was to be playing with cover play to not get caught?
You want to play short sessions. You want your bets to increase in a natural way, like let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Letting it ride is a very natural thing to have happen. Like it goes, you win a bet and it goes from 1 unit to 2. You say let it ride. Then it goes to 2 to 4. Let it ride. 4 to 8. Let it ride. A very unnatural thing is to win a bet and have go from 1 unit to 10. Like lots of fish will let their bets ride, but no fish ups their bet by 10 units, okay?
Okay, so like bet spread, try to keep reasonable, or just use let it ride.
Let it ride. The other thing that you want to try to do as much as possible, and this can be tough because it's a very, very, very fucking fine line right here. If you're in a major strip casino, you cannot do this. But if you're in an Indian casino or maybe like a downtown casino or a small town casino, you can do this. And that is, if you're in a strip casino, you cannot back count. It used to be the best fucking thing was just back counting. But you can't back count without being seated in a game. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Are you saying it's too like they're going to catch you basically if you're back counting just behind a table?
Yeah, unless you see a dream scenario where it makes sense that you can back count. Now, here's a situation where you have to look for situations where you can back count and then you back count. Okay. So back counting is a super powerful play. It's incredibly powerful because you're basically only coming in on positive counts, number one. Number two, you're coming in with a very large initial bet, okay? So if you can back count, it's worth the fucking world, okay? So you need a reason to be able to back count, okay? So here are reasons that you can back count. One reason that you can back count is because for some unknown reason, there is a bar seat or a slot machine seat that gives you a view of a table, okay? So you can sit in the bar seat or the slot machine seat or any seat, even back or even fucking roulette. Just bet $5 fucking on black or red, whatever. You can sit in anytime you can sit in a seat and look like you're doing something, but actually be able to back count the blackjack table. That's super fucking valuable. Okay, that's number one. Another reason that you would be able to back count a blackjack table is you walk up to a blackjack table and it seats 6 people, let's say. There's 6 spots. There's 6 chairs, right?
Right.
But you know as well as I do, it doesn't really fit 6 people. They sort of push one of the chairs aside and the 5 people who are sitting there, whatever the number is, clog up the whole fucking table, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can walk up and you can back count this table because it looks like there's not a seat for you. But then if it goes positive, you can say, you can just take your fucking money and just jam it on the open spot. right in between the two fucking people's heads, okay? And it looks natural because the eye in the sky isn't going to think you were back counting. The eye in the sky is going to think that these people were locking you out of an open spot.
All right. And
Okay.
Then you realize there was you just wanted to play.
And you just wanted to play. You're waiting, you're looking. There's no, you can't find a fucking seat. Oh, it goes +1. You just fucking jam on double the table minimum. You look like a gambler. That's why you keep chips. You keep chips with you, so you could just jam it out there. You just keep a pocket full of hundreds or thousands or 500s. A big pocket full of chips, so you can just jam it out there. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I can only really back count one of the pits. One doesn't really have anything behind it, and the other one doesn't allow mid-shoe entry. So I will definitely try to hang around that one and see if it's doable. It's probably not going to be that easy, but I'll definitely look into that.
The other way that you can back count, and I told you this a little bit earlier, is when you're sitting at one table, but you can see the table next to you or the table across from you. Okay?
That's doable, for sure.
So then you sit at your table, and because you're using such an easy count system, a level 1 unbalanced system where you don't have to fucking keep you don't have to keep track of a true count. You don't have to keep track of the discards. It's very fucking easy for you to back count every fucking table that's within your vision, and you just play through whatever fucking tiny negatives or whatever is going on at the table you're at. And when you back count it out to a positive, you just switch tables and plop down a big bet. This is something that fish do all the time. All the time. This totally looks like something a fish would do. So, and if you're playing short sessions, nobody's going to pick up on this outside of a slow strip casino. So, if you go, like the thing that got me backed off at Fontainebleau within 30 minutes, back counting, coming in for a giant bet, blah, blah, blah. The thing that got me backed off so fast is A, it's a strip casino with the best fucking security on the planet Earth. But B, it was empty. It was completely fucking empty. And I probably shouldn't have been doing that. But I'm sort of at the fuck you phase of my life. So if I was younger and I needed the money, I would have never done that in a million fucking years. I would have.
Yes, I'm really there like on weekend.
You go.
It's always busy.
Yeah, you go when it's busy. You go when it's busy. Yeah. This is just like the fucking Queens Resort World where dudes are just pass posting and cleaning out $100,000 trays.
Okay, what about like have a double deck game, but you have to show ID? Would you avoid that?
No, don't care about ID. I'll show it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
If they back you off, they don't need your ID. You understand this? They'll use facial recognition you. And,
and you're saying it doesn't matter.
It makes no difference.
Absolutely.
If they have facial recognition, your ID makes no difference. You're not doing anything illegal. And if they don't have facial recognition, them looking at your ID is just meant to chill you because they're fucking morons. They're just trying to chill you. But guess what? You are seriously unchill. All right?
Hell yeah, man.
Okay.
Thanks for the info, dude.
Hey, thanks. Call in anytime. Thanks for the call, brother.
All right, later, bro.
Okay. All right, Noodles. Give it to us. Give it to us.
Wow.
Are you through chasing away the guy that was fucking showing his dick to the other people in the peep show?
I have something very entertaining for you. Very entertaining for you.
But
I have a live pick.
Okay, give us
live pick right now.
Okay, this is not entertaining for anybody.
Yes, it is. So there's 3 minutes left.
Okay.
In the Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia Flyers game, overtime.
Okay.
Playoffs.
Okay. Wait, can I say something first?
Do you want to hear who's going to win?
Yes, Lilliputian Petrodactyl, please keep track of this because I can't keep track of this.
You just missed it. I was going to say Phillies, and they just scored.
Okay, you're so fucking full of shit. You're the most full.
No, I'm not. They just scored this very fucking second.
Okay, go back to the Kalshi. Go back to the Kalshi bet. Go back to the Kalshi bet. Some world leader is going to be thrown out of office in the next week. Is that it?
No, I have to walk back to my fucking office now. I was trying to give you that last.
You don't have a fucking office. You don't have an office. You wear.
1 second.
You do not have a fucking office. You wander.
I do have an office. I'm fucking head of security of a
No. You wander around in a yellow fucking jacket that says security on it.
No, that's a separate company.
You wander around bothering people. Literally, that's what you do for a living. You bother people.
Hey, matter of fact, hold on. Tell this guy.
What?
Say I work at a hotel.
You work at a hotel.
Yeah, there you go.
Grimstar, what does he do? Does he bother? Is his job to bother people?
The podcast.
He bothers people.
I'm not bothering anyone.
That's your job. You walk around in a yellow fucking jacket. You bother people.
There's people at the bar and shit.
Yeah, go bother them.
You're bothering me right now. I was about to give you that last pick.
Okay, give me the Kalshi pick.
All right, hold on.
Noodles, can you booze on the job?
No comment.
He sounds drunk, that's for sure. Okay, you said Netanyahu was going to be out of office. You gave like an over-under. What's the over-under?
Yeah, I have the opposite. I have him staying in office.
Okay, so what is the bet?
All right, let me pull it up. Give me a second, goddamn.
You said it was the greatest bet of your entire life. You can't remember it?
I didn't say it was the greatest bet of my entire life.
Yes, you did. You said this was the most solid gold bet you had ever seen. Okay, he hung up. Kevin, what are you adding here?
Yeah, I got a topic.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a topic.
Okay.
Doug Polk just got to launch poker back.
Yeah.
He won his case versus the Texas authorities.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great news for poker.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
Okay. That was okay, Kevin. Kevin, here's the thing about Doug and the lodge. In Texas, he's dealing with a bunch of fucking hayseed, fucking maggot local dipshits. Okay. He's dealing with a bunch of fucking guys who can't rub two fucking brain cells together. If Doug was smart, or Brad Owen, or Andrew Neem, they're all listening right now. I know they fucking listen because sometimes I get notes about things I say.
That's funny.
If they are listening right now, I am going to give them a piece of advice. Let's hear it. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You guys fucking won the lottery by not having charges pressed this one time and getting back some portion of the money that they seized. Do you think that these fucking toothless fucking Texas morons aren't going to come back for a second bite? They're going to come back for a second bite, a third bite, a fourth bite. They're not going to just give up. You are the meal. Doug is the meal. Andrew Neem is the meal. Fucking Brad Owen, you are the meal. You are the out-of-towners. You guys.
Don't you think they have double jeopardy?
No, there's no double jeopardy. It'll be new charges. It'll be completely different charges. They can make up.
Damn.
It will be for a liquor license violation. It'll be for underage drinking. It will be for parking violation. It will be for a nuisance. It will be for some other form of illegal gambling. They will just keep coming back and back and back. Do you really think that
Abe, are you there?
Do you really think that these toothless fucking Texas fucking dipshits are gonna take an L against a bunch of fucking city boys? Hey, city boy! What you doing down here in Texas? What you doing in Texas, city boy? You think we're gonna take an L, city boy? We're gonna make you squeal like a pig, city boy. If those, yeah, give me the Kalshi pick.
All right, I got a good one for you now.
Okay. It's
It's
supposed to be the Netanyahu pick.
okay. No, I have Netanyahu staying in office, and that's at 46%.
And this is on Kalshi.
Actually, matter of fact, no, I have Christopher Luxon to leave office.
Who the fuck is that?
He's the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
You don't know anything about New Zealand.
I know. I'll tell you this. I have some I have some money that he's going to leave office.
You have internal information on fucking New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Yes.
But I mean, I could give you.
Well, I'll tell you right. Do you not believe me? It's at 52% right now, so it's over 50%.
Yeah, but you don't know anything about New Zealand. Nothing. How do
Well,
you?
I don't have to know shit. I don't have to know shit about New Zealand. I just know this guy's gonna be out of fucking office.
Okay, I could ask you just simple questions about New Zealand, and you would not be able to answer them.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm a lot smarter than you think, Abe. You can laugh all you want.
Okay.
Talk to guys like Kevin all you want.
Okay. How many
Go
people?
ahead.
How many people live in New Zealand?
I mean, you assuming you know that off the top of my head.
You just give a guess. I'm going to give you a second. I'm going to give you a second question, and based on the second question, we will. It will become clear what I'm doing here.
All right, all right, 5 million.
Okay. 5 million. Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm on point.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
on point.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
That's fine. That's fine. How many
What's it
sheep?
say? What's it say?
No,
What
no.
it say?
That's not the question. It's a two-part question. How many sheep live in New Zealand?
How the fuck can anybody heard? Now you're just fucking with me.
No, I'm
I don't
not.
have time.
No, I'm not.
How many sheep?
Yeah.
How many sheep? All
Yeah.
right, I'll give you an answer.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't look it up, you cocksucker.
How the fuck? I just got the 5 million, right?
Yes, because you looked it up. But the thing is, as soon as I asked you how many sheep live in New Zealand, you should have known that what I was really asking you was, did you know there's more sheep than people in New Zealand?
Well, you're wrong.
No, I'm right. There's more sheep than people in New
You're
Zealand.
not wrong. You're not wrong. The answer is 26 million.
Yes, you just looked that up, and then you said I was. But the first thing you said was I was wrong, which proves you don't know jack shit. Because I only knew one fact about New Zealand.
I'm about to merge this call so that you can see that I'm at work. Hold on.
No, I know nothing about New Zealand, just like you. But there's one thing I knew about New Zealand. The one thing I knew is there's more sheep.
Yeah, John, you there?
Yeah.
Who's
I'll
John?
be right there.
Who's John?
Thank you.
John.
All right, see, I got some shit to do.
Okay, I only knew one thing about New Zealand. I only knew one fact, and that's why I asked you about it, because I wanted to see if you knew the fucking most common known fact about New Zealand. There's more sheep.
Who gives a fuck?
There's more sheep than people.
Making money, not about the fucking history of fucking New Zealand.
You don't know anything about this person that you're talking about. Who is
I
the?
know that he's a piece of shit, and he's probably gonna be out of office.
Okay, what's his name?
His name is Christopher Luxon.
Okay, so
He's a politician. He's a politician, and he's a businessman. He's been in office since 2023.
okay, how old is he?
Do your homework.
How old is he? How old is he? How old is he?
He's 55 years old.
Wow. Okay, you have the Google page up. Okay, smart. You're doing better. This actually gives me more confidence. So what is the?
Abe, you really underestimate me sometimes.
I overestimate you because you've narrowed down your betting to these most ridiculous little things. Okay, what is the actual bet on Christopher Luxon? I want the actual bet.
I'm telling you, the actual line is 52% chance that he's going to be out of office by this year.
So what? That's like June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's like 8-9 months from now. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah, but if you buy this stock now and he fucks up, then you can cash out. Like, that's how this shit works. Pump and dump. Whatever the fuck it's called in stocks.
Pump and dump. That's not called pump and dump.
You know, I'm not a stock guy. That's what I do.
You're not pumping it. You're trying to buy low and sell high. It's just classic. You buy low, you sell high, up, pump and dump.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oh, you didn't even know that there was more sheep than people, so I'm guessing you don't know shit about
No,
this.
I did. Of course I did. You're trying to put me on the spot and give a fucking number.
No, you said there was less sheep than people. That's the first thing you said.
Well, no, I just thought it was a weird fucking question.
Yeah, of course it's weird because I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to ask you what the colors of the flag are. I'm going to ask you something that you.
All right, just to make this more clear, these are the rules for the bet.
Okay.
It's an official announcement by the statement or person themselves that the official body of the governing office will be departing from their office. Such announcements will be reported to a source agency to be considered official.
Okay. Lilliputian Petrodactyl, can you keep track of these dumb fucking bets that happen a million years in the future? Because I know that he's gonna.
I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll send it to you right now.
No, you got to put it in the Pokersesh group chat.
I'm not even in the fucking.
Yes, you are. You're still in.
Okay.
You are in the Pokersesh group chat. I can look at the members, and you're still a member.
I'm not in there.
Yes, you are. I'm looking at it right now.
Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet I'm not in there?
Okay, I'm gonna look at the Pokersesh. Fucking okay. Just
I haven't been in there since that shit started since my shit with Kevin. I didn't want to be with Kevin.
okay. Grimstar, add. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna add Noodles to the.
There's a separate chat with just me, you, and Grim.
No, but I left that chat. You have to be in the.
That's the only one that I'm in.
Okay, Grimstar, add Noodles. I know that Noodles is already in the Pokersesh fucking group chat, so it's so annoying.
I'm not. I swear I'm fucking not.
Okay, Grimstar, add him in, and then post your bets in there so that we can monitor the bets, and I will bet alongside you.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Are you gonna ride this Christopher Luxon bet? I mean, look into.
Yes, I'm going to. No, I don't need to look into it. If you say it, I'm gonna do it. For a small.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna do it for.
This guy's calling me again. Who called me before? I gotta go.
Okay, he's gotta go. Okay. This is Noodles is so fucking tilting. Okay, I'm gonna put Kevin on. He's begging to be on, so I'm putting him on.
Put me on mute.
Okay, I'm putting you on mute. Kevin, what do you want?
Yeah. All right. So we can start an HCL Renaissance because we got Evan there. We get Yaki, you for PLO, and then me back too. So
No. We can't have you back. You have literally no fucking money. Listen, Kevin, we tried to start a GoFundMe to have you on Commerce Live, okay? And multiple people we were going to get you $2,000 to buy in. It only took 10 people to give $200. At least 7 people had already agreed to put up the $200 to get you on, and then you started telling people to kill themselves. You took out your fucking schmeckle and you just started stomping on it. Do you realize no normal human would do that? We were trying to get you on fucking Commerce Live in a Pokersesh shirt and hat.
Yeah. It might happen one day still.
No, not if you tell people to kill themselves.
I only told that to Mitch.
Yeah, but you can't say it to anybody ever. Do you understand that?
It's internet culture.
That is not internet culture. That is incel.
It is.
That's for incels. Incels.
All right, I won't say it anymore for legal reasons.
Okay, you can come back into PokerSesh chat and ask nicely for us to restart the GoFundMe. And
okay. But you got to be nicer to me because you guys gang up on me.
No, nobody is going to be nice.
I turned into the punching bag.
Kevin.
What?
If 5, 7, 9 people all say they're going to put up the $200, guess what they get to do also?
Make fun of me?
Yes. Yes. That's the whole point.
Fine.
The whole point of putting up the $200 is to make fun of you. That's the whole point.
Okay, but you go in deep. You go in deeper than everybody else.
No, I don't. I just know what
do.
No, I don't. I just know what pushes your buttons. I know what pushes your buttons.
Maybe that's true.
The thing, if
You
you
gotta stop. You push the buttons too good.
yes, if you were to print out the things I say, people would be like, it's nothing. That's nothing. That's totally nice. He's not even saying anything. He doesn't say he's like fucking your mother. He doesn't say like that he's finger. He doesn't say he's like finger that you're drinking his ropey loads. He doesn't say like all the things I'm saying are just like you don't know how to make a burrito. But like I know that drives you fucking nuts. Okay, nothing.
I think I gotta let go of Chipotle for another reason.
Okay, tell us the reason.
I got caught shoplifting at Macy's.
Why? What were you shoplifting from Macy's?
A sweater?
What? What do you need a sweater that bad for? It's Los Angeles. It's 80 fucking degrees every day.
No, this was like 5 months ago.
So you were cold.
Yeah, well, I wanted a new sweater, you know?
Why don't you just ask your mom? She's already paying your rent.
Because they don't give me more money, so I gotta survive. I gotta pay for these phone calls, bro.
What kind of sweater was it?
It was a Macy's beige $70 sweater. And like there was like one visible security guard and there was two undercover high school kids security guards.
Did they tackle you?
Yeah, they did actually. Yeah.
Did you use jujitsu?
I did. That's what got me in trouble.
Okay, so you tried to fight them.
No, I tried to escape. And so they tried to throw the book at me. And so like you can't get a job when like you have a pending case.
Okay, so you were making burritos, and then and then you tried to steal a beige sweater from Macy's, which is
No. Because I stole, my background check came back as a pending case.
Oh.
So I couldn't pass the background check.
So have you cleared that case up?
Yeah. I got charged with 2 misdemeanors.
And can you get a job now or no?
Yeah, but I don't want one.
What?
I want a grand online poker.
Oh no. Okay, you have
Oh yeah.
Kevin, do you
Club WBT Gold.
do you want to talk about, and those 2 misdemeanors aren't your only crimes though, correct?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Even the gun charge.
No, that's not a crime or anything. They just took it away. Which is lame. Because like if you act Jewish, like society's like you're crazy, and they take your shit away.
Kevin,
So like
Kevin,
you can't act agree when you're Jewish
Kevin,
in America.
Kevin,
What's up?
when they took your guns away, you were not acting Jewish.
No. I was talking to him. I was at Jama and I was talking to this like white skinhead guy,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, he was pretty depressed, and I was like, yo, I just watched this cool SWAT video. Like they really take people down like in cars, and he lied to some fucking cop and said I said some crazy shit about killing kids.
Yes,
And
but
then they like took my gun away. I swear to God, I never said. I just was like watching SWAT videos
okay.
of them like in their pickup trucks take down like people in cars.
So
And I was telling him like, yeah, like you know, like nowadays the technology is amazing. We were just shooting the shit, and he was just a douche because I won like $600 off of him. So then he made up some bullshit story,
so you were shooting the
and
shit.
I tried to get it back.
You were shooting the shit with an FBI informant.
No, he was some skinhead white guy. And I was like, I was just telling him how like I was like watching a video, like dude, I was rich then, like I was doing great. And I was watching a SWAT video how like they got dudes they can go in pickup trucks and they like ram your car and they just like take down like everybody. Like,
So-
nowadays like they're like they put like it's crazy like. All these crazy people, like you can never win. Like you know, like the White House shooter, for example, that just happened this weekend.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's basically suicide what he did. Like you can never win nowadays versus what they got.
So
Like the
yeah,
equipment.
but Kevin, this is where you get yourself in trouble when you start trying to give advice to mass shooters and assassins.
No, I was just shooting the shit and talking about like SWAT videos.
You were
And
talking
you
about
literally, like,
you were talking about if
SWAT.
you did a shooting,
it.
you were talking about
No.
the mistakes that shooters make and how much better you would be at it.
No. You're twisting my words. That's,
Okay.
this is going to get in legal trouble. Like you said, this could get legal. No, I definitely was not.
Okay.
So like, don't.
Kevin,
don't go there with that.
Kevin, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm just going to ask you one
Yeah.
thing.
What's
After
up?
that ordeal, wouldn't you then think it's a really bad idea to go into group chats and tell people to kill themselves?
No, that's internet culture.
No, that's not internet
If
culture.
you get into an insult war, with some unknown dude
No.
on the internet, you can tell them to go kill themselves.
No, you
It's totally
cannot.
fine.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
Kevin,
It's not a credible threat.
it is credible from you.
It's not. Because I don't know Mitch. I don't know Mitch in person.
No, but Kevin, you have multiple misdemeanors. You have had
That doesn't mean shit.
you have multiple misdemeanors. You have had
Hey.
you've had the federal government seize your weapons, and
No. Hey, see, that's bullshit. I have knives now. I have a ton of knives in self-defense.
don't say
And
that.
like, they
Okay,
keep
Kevin.
off some bullshit.
Okay, Kevin,
And
keep.
just having 2 misdemeanors and being on probation is not a big deal.
Okay.
Just for fucking shoplifting, it's not that big of a deal.
But Kevin-
you're twisting things. You're overblowing. You're over dramatizing.
No, I'm not, Kevin.
You're overblowing.
Okay.
You are. You really are. You really are.
Okay, Kevin.
Like, you
Kevin.
gotta
Kevin.
relax.
Kevin. I can see you're
What?
spiraling, and so I'm just going to say something to you.
I'm not spiraling. I'm just saying, like, you're making me look really bad.
No, I'm not.
When you, like,
No, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
you are.
No,
Yeah, you're misrepresenting facts. Like,
Kevin.
It's not a big deal.
Kevin.
You get petty theft shoplifting.
Okay.
It's not that big a deal to get petty theft shoplifting.
Okay, Kevin. Can I say something
What's
to
up?
you as that will sound friendly? Okay.
Dude, no, no, definitely not. It should be friendly. That's a load. That's some dude. Bro. You need to get your head checked.
No.
Like, hey, where are you going with this? Like, I'm trying to eat dinner here and have a good time and talk about poker, and you're like
Kevin.
going like
Okay.
all this. Like, hey, let's talk about how this? Let's talk about your life.
Okay.
Like, prove to us that you still have your wife. You're still with your wife.
Okay. Kevin, enough of that because you're
No,
not.
prove to us that you're still with your wife
No, okay. I will prove it for a $10,000 bet, but that's not the point. Kevin.
for free.
No, I won't do. I do nothing for free.
If
Kevin.
we're gonna talk about my personal life. We should
Kevin!
talk about your personal life.
Kevin.
Right?
Kevin, listen to me. If I ever say anything about you that you think is not true or that I'm being mean to you, then you can
Yeah.
challenge me
That's
to
what I just did.
to a bet. Okay?
No, I don't need to put money up to challenge you.
Yeah,
I
because
can do it
because
for
I
free.
don't actually say lies. I don't say lies. And I don't.
Yeah, you do. You make up. You like. Also, you lied about the. I did go and ask the floor about if you can bank, and you can bank every other hand. They said at Gardens Casino, for example.
Kevin, I'm going to give you a.
No, you lied and said I didn't do my homework. I did my
No,
homework.
you
for
did.
today for
You,
I
no,
helped
I
you
didn't.
out.
I didn't say. I say you did shitty homework, which is 100% true. Kevin.
What are you talking about? I talked to the fucking floor manager. Like,
Okay.
what more do you want
Now
me to
I'm
do?
stuck in the fucking.
And I'm not-
I'm stuck in the Kevin
No,
vortex.
seriously,
I'm
think
stuck in
about
the Kevin vortex. I need to get out of the Kevin vortex. Listen to me, Kevin.
What, the vortex?
Yes,
I'm
you're-
trying to help you go back into commentating at HCL.
Okay.
I'm the one trying to set you up. You need to roll with me.
Okay. Thank
I'm the
you.
rising tide.
Thank
You're
you.
going nowhere without me.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Fine. I'm not even disagreeing with that. It's probably true.
Thank you.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Kevin, you have to understand. I might not want to go anywhere.
No, you should. Abe.
Okay.
You being a commentator again, I think is the move.
Okay, Kevin, can we make a deal? I
What's the deal?
will. You can be my agent, and I will. And you are helping me to move forward with something that I don't care about. That's okay. And you cannot tell people to commit suicide or kill themselves anymore.
Okay, deal.
Okay, deal. Thank you, Kevin.
All right.
I will see you back in
All right,
chat.
thanks, babe.
Thank you. Have a great night. Stay warm. Stay warm. Stay cuddly. And not in a beige sweater. Stay cuddly. Stay warm. You know what? I don't really think... Let me go look at chat. Let me see what chat's doing. And then we'll see whether we're calling it a night or not. Lilliputian says, answer the question, too obvious. Noodles has been invited. He just needs to accept it. Yes, Noodles has been invited to chat. We all know that. Blessings says, sign me up. Okay, you're signed up. Blessings, AIIA. I don't know how to... Can somebody put him in the group chat? You have to have an Instagram account. Grimstar says, Kevin to Abe can make you a star. Yes, Kevin's going to make me a star. I can't wait. I cannot wait until Kevin makes me a star. I'm waiting with bated breath. I'm sure that's going to happen soon. I'm sure that Ryan Feldman is not going to get a cease and desist or order. What is that called? A trespassing. What is that called? Where you can't be within 500 feet of somebody. If Kevin goes up to Ryan Feldman and fucking starts bothering him to make me a commentator on Hustler Casino Live or revive my an order of protection, yes, an order of protection is coming from Ryan Feldman. Kevin never got the beige sweater. That's right, because he got tackled. You know what? That whole conversation with Kevin and Grimstar tonight reminds me of a song that I really, really enjoy. I think this song was written for them. This is the perfect ode to what I've gone through tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Pokersesh. Thank you. Restraining order, correct. It's... We learned so much tonight. We had so much fun. If you want to be on the Pokersesh group chat, put your Instagram handle in the chat right now, and Lilliputian Petrodactyl will add you. Lilliputian Petrodactyl is the admin of Pokersesh. Mongoloid, it was a Mongoloid, and he called into Pokersesh. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid. He didn't show up at the casino grand opening. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid. And now he's my agent trying to get me a job as a poker commentator. He was a Mongoloid, Mongoloid. He tried to steal a beige sweater. Mongoloid, Mongoloid. He plays 1-2, no limit. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid. He thinks he knows about New Zealand. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid. He can't make a plus pick. No one knew. He was a Mongoloid, Mongoloid. Didn't learn to play AP slots. Mongoloid, Mongoloid. Wasn't ready for the casino opening. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid. Doesn't know how to make a burrito. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid. Can't even get one halftime bet right. job, and he brought home the bacon so that no one knew. He was a mongoloid, mongoloid. I think that's all we can handle, ladies and gentlemen. Until next weekend or Wednesday. Ball.